The old Staten Island hospital that stood abandoned for decades is finally being torn down. This action comes just days after 16-year-old Marcus Castillo died after falling down an elevator shaft in the building. CBS 2 demanded answers and got action. Alice Gaynor is live in the Thompsonville section with more on this. Alice?
Christine, they've been making preparations all day. They've taken the teens memorial and moved it to the corner here. It had been growing along the fence outside of the front of the building over there along Castleton Avenue. You can see they've closed off the sidewalk. They've got orange cones all over the place. Neighbors say it's about time. Heavy machinery is here, poles for fencing are in place, and other prep work is being finalized to tear down the old Staten Island hospital.
I think it's a disgrace they had to wait for a kid to die, you know, in order for them to do something here.
16-year-old Marcos Castillo died last Friday after falling 7 stories down an elevator shaft inside. But neighbors along Castleton Avenue say he's hardly the first kid to venture inside the abandoned building.
After all the complaints we made and the fires and finally coming down, someone had to die. Breaks my heart every time I see it.
I called up plenty of times and reported it. They used to go in there, throw rocks off the roof at people.
I always see children up in the building waving to me. You know, it's a danger zone.
The building has been abandoned for decades after the hospital took its operations elsewhere back in 1979. After a failed redevelopment, it just sat here. The city's Department of Buildings says the site is owned privately by a company called Shore Holdings UK, which lists a Staten Island law firm as its address. Yesterday, CBS 2 asked the Staten Island Borough President about why nothing had been done all this time.
I can tell you that there was a building that had a demolition order issued by the city months ago that was still open, and this young man died.
The permit was finally approved last night, and a sign on the fence now reads the owner as New York City Housing Preservation and Development. Seeing all the construction equipment now is a welcome but frustrating sight for many.
They should have done it a long time ago.
That sign on the fence out front also says demolition should be completed by this coming December. A funeral for the teen is set for tomorrow. Live in the Tompkinsville section of Staten Island, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Alice, thank you.